Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Sean. Today we're talking about Mars storming into Aquarius, a major shift arriving on the 23rd of January. I have a love-hate relationship with Mars. It can activate a bit of aggression in my chart, so it's something to watch out for. But for most people, this won't be true. It will be more about action. Mars is all about energy, sometimes disruptions. Think of a sports day at school. That's very much Mars energy. Mars shows effort, and Mars shows impulse, direction, and what pushes you forward. It's the planet of momentum, decisions, action, and how you respond when something blocks your way. It's simple. Mars is your go. Aquarius is the zone of groups, networks, ideas, systems, and change. Aquarius pulls attention towards shared progress, new methods, and better structures. It's the sign that asks, what can we improve together? Mars moves into Aquarius on the 23rd of January. This shift moves energy away from solo effort and toward collective effort. Problems invite solutions. Old methods open to upgrades. So who's joining the party in Aquarius? We have Venus and Mercury, plus quite a few asteroids, which I'm not chatting about today. This creates a cluster of fast planets all operating in the same sign. So let's try to unpack this. Mercury brings ideas and communication. Venus brings connection, agreements, and social flow. Maybe also some much-needed money. Mars brings energy. Together, this combination supports teamwork, planning, shared goals, and activating ideas instead of just talking about them. This is a period where conversations turn into steps, and steps turn into action. Mars only passes through Aquarius once this year, and because Pluto is already in Aquarius, anything entering the sign gains extra power. The Mars-Venus-Mercury cluster makes this one of the strongest activation periods of 2026. Astrological calendars flag this ingress as a key turning point early in the year. So let's go on and look at each sign. Hi Aries, Mars activates your 11th house of groups, allies, and long-term goals. This is the zone where you link your effort with others. You may take on a leadership role in a team, or you may restart a project that needs momentum from multiple people. You may also revise friendships, join a new network, or breathe life into plans you pushed aside earlier in the year. The focus is on progress that grows through shared participation. Hi Taurus. Mars moves through your 10th house of career, visibility, and direction. This is the space where you take steps that shape your outer life. You may adjust your path, take on new responsibility, or move toward a milestone that requires consistent effort. This transit supports decisions about your role, position, or long-term work goals. You act with purpose and begin building something that supports your future. Hi Gemini, Mars activates your 9th house of expansion, learning, and perspective. This sparks movement around study, travel, teaching, publishing, or spiritual growth. You may explore new subjects or share knowledge in a way that reaches beyond your usual environment. A plan involving distance or education may come to life. You explore ideas that lift your thinking and open your horizon. Hi Cancer, Mars moves through your 8th house of shared resources, deeper ties, and long-term bonds. You may address finances, agreements, or commitments that involve another person. You take action around merged money, investments, or emotional truth. Something hidden may rise to the surface, giving you clarity about what needs to change. You step into decisions that strengthen trust or reshape a shared structure. Hi Leo, Mars activates your 7th house of partnerships, agreements, and one-to-one interactions. You may renegotiate something important with another person, or move a relationship into a new phase. You may speak directly, clarify expectations, or collaborate more actively. This is a time when another person's presence influences your direction. Your focus is on balance, connection, and shared effort. Virgo. Mars moves through your 6th house of work, systems, and daily function. You may adjust routines, refine habits, or streamline tasks that keep your life running. Work projects may speed up, or you may take on responsibilities that require precision and follow through. This is a good time to restructure your schedule, support your health, or organize something that has been scattered. Hi Libra. Mars activates your 5th house of creativity, joy, and personal expression. A creative project may gain momentum, or you may step into spaces where you express yourself more freely. You may take action around hobbies, performance, dating, or anything that brings enjoyment. Energy rises in areas that help you feel engaged and alive. This is a time to follow impulses that bring satisfaction. Hi Scorpio, Mars moves through your fourth house of home, family, and personal foundations. You may take action around your living space, make decisions with family, or handle something domestic that needs attention. You may reorganize, repair, or shift the atmosphere at home. This is also a grounding period where you strengthen your base, allowing future plans to rest on solid structure. Hi Sagittarius. Mars activates your third house of communication, planning, and short-distance movement. You may write, study, speak, or negotiate with more intention. Conversations become direct and productive. Siblings, neighbors, or local connections may play a role in your focus. Your mind speeds up, and ideas turn into steps. This is a good time for paperwork, messages, schedules, and anything that needs mental drive. Hi Cap. Mars moves through your second house of money, income, and material stability. You take action around earnings, budgeting, or building resources. You may make a purchase, begin saving with structure, or shift how you handle finances. This is also a time when you strengthen your sense of personal value and make choices based on what feels solid. You focus on practical growth. Hi Aquarius. Mars activates your first house of identity, direction, and personal momentum. You feel ready to move, choose, and step into new patterns. This is a reset point that refreshes your sense of self. You may begin a project, change your approach, or take initiative in multiple areas of life. You lead with clarity and set the tone for your year. Hi Pisces. Mars moves through your 12th house of rest, reflection, and release. You may clear old burdens, finish ongoing tasks, or work behind the scenes on something important. This is a period of preparation before Mars enters your sign later. You may uncover old emotions or patterns and resolve them with quiet action. You make space for a new cycle,